Hey, what's up, family? This is your boy, Built on the Budget, back to you today with another video. Hey, today I want to talk about my Cub Cadet original front spindles. Okay, if you guys out there own an original, you know that one of the problems that you have, if we go get the light out my eyes, is the bushings wear out in the front of the spindles. And so when you go to replace those bushings, you well out of $100 easy, and you still could have a problem because the bushings are so hard that they wear the spindles down. So now you got brand new bushings at easily $100, but your spindle is wore down also, and now your new bushings is still slopping all over the place, so your wheels are still not correct. So you just wasted a lot of time and a lot of money. So I searched around because I wanted to put a bearing in the front of mine, a sealed bearing, but I could not find one because of the dimensions of the original bushing is odd. And maybe there's one out there, and if you found one, please post it down in the comments so that somebody else can read it and they'll know where to find one at. So what I decided to do was, I got a Cub Cadet 106 that I had to replace the wheel bearings in. And so I bought a pack of wheel bearings for like 20, 22 bucks for all four of them. But the only difference is the Cub Cadet original got a 7/8 shaft on the spindle, where the original has a 3/4. So what do you do to make that fit? How do you do something about this problem? Well, I'm built on the budget. That itself tells you that I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money if it's not going to solve the problem. And then can't rule out these Smithsonian hands. So I decided to put my skills and my knowledge together and try to rectify this problem at a very minimum cost. So I'm gonna get this camera kind of turn around so I can kind of show y'all what I'm working with. Okay, here's the shaft, right? Now, you can go online and buy one of these shafts. You know, people sell them all the time on eBay, but what they're gonna show you is maybe one or two pictures, and this thing look real good. So you buy it, you pay $50, $60 for a set of them, and then you get them to the house, and you find out that they wore right in there where the bushings go. I don't know how well you can see that hump, but that transition is right here. So you really can't go by the pictures on this. So here's what I decided to do. And I'm going to show you these burns, the bushings. This is the bushings. We discussed this before in a video where I was telling you about me replacing them. And when you put them on here, you see how much play? Even in the miller. So this is the type of burn that I wanted to go with. It's sealed. You can get them with the ball burns in them, but this is a sealed burn. And see, it don't even spin on the shaft. It spins within itself. You see that? The shaft is not, where it's on my finger, it's not even moving. It's moving around dead. So you will never get wear on the shaft. And so how can I get this to fit right there? I can't. So what I decided was, I went and bought 7/8 I mean 3/4 inch rod. Now I hadn't cleaned this off, and maybe I should have. Okay, see how that slides up on there? This is 3/4 inch rod, right? So I got a stick of it, which you don't really need a stick of it, but you got to buy a stick unless you know somebody that got some. And something is dirty. And what I decided to do was cut this off, cut this piece here off right behind this washer, right behind the washer. Cut it off and graft a 3/4 inch rod on there. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that this is an original idea, because if I do, I'll be lying. I read it. Get down here low, get low, get low. I read it on one of the Cub Cadet websites. Somebody else was brilliant with this idea, but it made sense to me. And if it don't save dollars, it don't make sense. So I decided to try my hand in it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on one, and then I'm gonna come back and kind of let y'all see a rough draft of what I done. Of course, you're gonna have to take and re-drill a hole in the end to put your bolt in to hold your spindles. But it's very doable. So I'm gonna turn y'all back on once I get some progress. Now, I would like to add that the best way to do this, if you knew somebody that had a machine shop and they could take your old spindles and turn them down to 3/4 diameter, then that would be the best way. But you know, guys in machine shops now, man, you subject to have $100 in having those things turned down. Then you figure you buy your burns, you know, you about $120, 130 maybe, which is not a bad deal, because those bushings themselves is $20, $25 plus shipping, you know, if you by the time you get them to your house. And you know, with me having bought that 3/4 inch rod for another project that I got going on, I had more than enough. So I'm actually just buying just the bearings to make this job work. I got welding wire, I got a welder, and I pretty much know how to use it. I mean, I'm not welding certified, but I've done a lot of welding in my life, and so that's a small feat. So yeah, let me get some work done, and then I kind of show y'all where I'm at. Okay. There you have it. I didn't want to paint it because I still need to drill the end out on it. And but that's that. And that's the burns. And see the sink, see the wheel burns, see how they fit on the inside. I mean, they are the same size burns that's on a Cub Cadet 106, 107, all of them that's got the 3/4 inch. I think whenever I bought them, I actually bought them for my 106, and it listed 122s, 127s. It had about 8 or 9 different Cub Cadets that burn would fit in. So I'm thinking that that's a common size burn for the Cub Cadet. It will also fit snug inside of your original rims, your Cub Cadet original rims. So that bearing is a 3/4 inch diameter. I don't have the part number. Let me let y'all do a little work and find them. But you look them up for Cub Cadet 106 and a 3/4 inch rod, and there you have it. You can be back in business. So listen, I appreciate all of y'all watching. I hope that this video was informative. It saved me a lot of money, and that's what it's all about. Built on a budget. I got a lot of projects going on, and I just don't feel like sinking a whole bunch of money into one aspect of the project, because there are some things that you have to spend money for, and but the things that I can fabricate or get around, that's what I'm gonna do. So there y'all have it. Y'all seen it. The bearing fit right in there. Go right on, and it turns. I should never have to worry about that part of my original anymore, because it's been taken care of. Hey, look, got a lot of things. I got some neat stuff, man. I feel like when I get these 2 spindles put on and I drop this thing down on all 4s, I'm gonna be ready to kind of reveal my progress thus far. Been a lot of work. I think that this is my last one that I would do like this, cause it's a lot of work. I still got to do my 318, but as far as old stuff, I want me a wheel horse, RJ38 or 701, or I want me something old like that in the wheel horse. But I believe when I get it, I'm just gonna degrease it and shoot it down with some turn WD-40 and call it good. Hey, to the next video, man. It's your boy Built on the Budget, saying like, share, subscribe, keep your notifications on, because I got some more stuff coming down the pipe. And until the next one, y'all know how we do this thing. We call it peace.